Then Young Willie, Zinj on the outside, and last of all is Macaroo. 4 in the back straight. They head towards the 2,000 metre mark, and the leader is Tortrice by a length and a half. In second place, Crown Serdar, 2 lengths to Kate's Forest. 3/4 away, Classic Coup, and a length to Comely King. Then a length to Zinj, staying wide by design, so the horse can see the jumps as the first of 4 come up in the back straight, and Zinj's jockey pulls it out wider around Classic Coup, and Tortrice continually running out at his jumps. Then Macaroo trying to improve, and last over on the inside was Young Willie. Now he's got inside Classic Coup on Zinj, so he's now seeing them a little bit better, and the leader is Tortrice, about a half length in front. Second on the outside was Crown Serdar. Zinj again made a mess of it. The riders lost the offside rein, picked it up again in time as Kate's Forest moved out again. This favourite's had awful trouble in this race. 900 metres to go. Tortrice on the inside of Crown Serdar. Kate's Forest has cruised to third, 3/4 of a length away. Comely King runs on 3 behind it, and then came Young Willie. Zinj won't run a place. He's had a lot of trouble. He's dropped out now. Over on his inside, Macaroo, and Classic Coup's given up. Here's the one at the 700 metre mark, 3 left to go, and Kate's Forest shot to the lead. Kate's Forest raced away, 2 in front of Crown Serdar, Tortrice, and a big gap, Comely King, and nothing else running on. Well, Kate's Forest trialled very well Monday over the jumps at Morfettville in the fog, and has dashed 6, 7, 8 in front. It's over. He's only got to stand up, Kate's Forest. Coming around the corner, he leads by 10 lengths to Tortrice and Crown Serdar, and 15 to Comely King. Zinj has been pulled out of the race. Kate's Forest over the second last. He's jumping them brilliantly. He leads by 10. Tortrice and Crown Serdar battling out second and third. They're out on their feet. Kate's Forest comes to the last. The jockey rides the horse hard over it. He mistimed it totally, but he cleared it well. He's a good jumper, this bloke. Kate's Forest, his first time over the jumps, leads by 10 to Tortrice, who will beat Crown Serdar for second. Fourth's anyone's go. If you've got a first 4 in New South Wales, Macaroo number 9 is the number you need. Kate's Forest first, and the jockey may have had a little trouble over the line, but it won by about 10 to Tortrice. Crown Serdar third, 25 lengths to Macaroo, then Comely King, followed in by Young Willie. Classic Coup just going over the line, and Zinj was retired over the third last at the 600 metre mark, and he had an awful time in the hurdle today.
Kate's Forest resuming from a break. A good effort to win a 3,200 metre hurdle event. Trained by Tony McAvoy, Kate's Forest pays $6.30, $2, Tortrice $1.60, and Crown Serdar has finished third, and it will pay $6.60 for the place. Runners are heading out at Rosehill for race 2, an interesting race coming up for the youngsters. And Philippa's Gem is all the rage in New South Wales as the favourite at $2.10. The dangers, Jostles and Gold Victory, both around the $6 mark. And across to Go Bush and the others at long odds. The race coming up in 4 minutes. Victoria Park, interim placings 7, 6 and 8. Quinella there, $18.10, and the trifecta, $340. Also, race 2, Eagle Farm, the Hamilton Hotel handicap over 1,400 metres, coming up pretty soon. Here are the Sky ratings as they parade. Sir Craigley on top from Evil Snip, Panzer and Montesanto's Spirit. Sir Craigley is at $1.70 for Michael Rodd on Unitab. The hot favourite across the board is the odds-on pick. The race due in 9 minutes' time, and it looks like riders are about to be legged aboard there. Now at Rosehill, we're standing by to take you to Ron Dufficy for the late mail. Darren Beedman riding this favourite here, Philippa's Gem, which is very well fancied this afternoon. Philippa's Gem has run second at her past 2 starts. Second at Scone behind Classy Dane in the Inglis Challenge race there. And then runner-up last start at Randwick behind Star of Sequalo. Got a long way back after missing the start. And it was a good effort to run second and be beaten by 3.5 lengths by a very smart horse in Star of Sequalo. We've got a rider change here. Number 12, and that's Tahu, will be ridden by Matthew Paget. Now it's time to join Ron. Here he is with his thoughts for the next.
Race 2 here, Rosehill Gardens, numbers 5, 3, 1 and 2. Look, I like the look of this number 5 here, Gold Victory. It really caught the eye at Randwick behind Star of Sequalo last start. held up in the run and really hit the line. Extra distance should play into his hands. Looking for dangers. Interesting runner number 3, Jostles. Jostles is impressive winning at Wagga, and then by all reports desperately unlucky at Wodonga last start. Nice type of horse by Chavog. I'd really respect him. Best of the rest, the favourite number 1, Philippa's Gem. She hit the line hard at Randwick after missing the start. Nothing wrong with her form. 4 starts, 1 win and 3 seconds. And number 2, Island Swing. Got a nice barrier and a claim today. I wouldn't rule her out, or him out. 5 on top, Gold Victory. Hardest to beat, 3 Jostles and 1 Philippa's Gem.
And they are about to start moving in there at Rosehill Gardens. And that's the order of betting. Philippa's Gem is a clear top pick as the even money favourite now. Race 2, Eagle Farm, and riders are on board for the next 1400 metre restricted race. Larry Olsen, what do you think can win it?
Well, Joe, they only appear to want one horse here, and that's the 2, Sir Cragley. He's a 3-year-old taking on the older horses. He's not a very big horse, but he does look particularly fit in the enclosure. He's got 3 alley, so he should be more prominent today. Let's say that the other day was off the track most of the way, and of course he controls the betting here. I'm going to put him on top from the 3, figure it out. I think this horse comes in well, particularly with the allowance now. It goes forward, and I've marked it as very fit. Couple of horses here that I do like. I like the 5, Lawful Poker. On appearances, lovely big strong horse. He took the eye 2 starts back at the Gold Coast, and then I go down to the 16, Montesanto Spirit. It's very good overs to what the bookies are betting out in the ring here, Montesanto Spirit. He looks very good in the enclosure, and I'm going to put him in. We'll go this way, 2, 3, 5 and 16 the value.
And doesn't Eagle Farm look like the place to be today? A beautiful afternoon in Brisbane. Not a bad day in Sydney, a bit overcast, and they're at the barriers for the next race 2, and Philippa's Gem is very well fancied. Chestnut filly, you won't miss her in the running with her white markings, and she's drawn barrier 6 with Sydney's leading jockey, Darren Beedman, in the saddle. First race of the day won by Lenny Beasley. Pont du Gard, after missing the start, it was a very good effort to win. A nice horse in the making, Pont du Gard, trained by Paul Perry, who saddles up Choisir, of course, tonight in the Group 1 Golden Jubilee Stakes at Royal Ascot. We wish him all the best. Gold Victory's been a firmer here in the race. It's into $5.10 now, Gold Victory. Trained at Grafton. Had no luck at Randwick behind Star of Sequalo last start, this horse. Ran 5th, was beaten 5 lengths after being blocked for a run and checked in the straight. Certainly one to keep an eye on here, and it's tumbling in on the tote. Runners are moving in well. Here's Ian.
And Joe's with us now. Hi, Joe. And just repeating, Philippa's Gem, 2:30 on the tote. And longer on track. Good support for Jostles, the colt from Wagga Wagga. 5.50 on the New South Wales tote, but is shorter in the ring and has been the best back runner, Jostles. Good sort by Chavog. And Gold Victory's been very solid, number 5, coming in on the tote to 4.60. It's a pretty even Steven situation there. And Lookout has been reasonably steady in the ring. So good race. Philippa's Gem favourite. Best back runner, though, has been Jostles. Now, Tahu to move in with Lookout. First of the day here, won by number 2, Pont de Garde. Len Beasley beat 1 Mufti, 6 Look at Mars and 5 Missed Attack. Pont de Garde in the Choisir colours. Now up comes Lookout. And we're all set. This is the one of the country cash races, and they're off, and it was a pretty good start. Island Swing from close in away well. Paddy's Prince jumped well, and so did Gold Victory. Myra Dancer's right there, and Tahu's out very, very wide from Go Bush, and then Barnum, followed on the fence by De Cream. Lookout not getting a lot of luck early, and then comes Philippa's Gem. Jostle second last, Pop Sierra the tail ender. They go on to the first corner, and Paddy's Prince assumes control now, a half length on Myra Dancer. Tahu is galloping third, followed by Island Swing, and then Lookout very, very deep out from Gold Victory. Then comes Barnum. Over on the fence is De Cream from Philippa's Gem. Jostles wide, not as deep as Go Bush, and Pop Sura brings up the rear. They come along to the 600 marker, and Paddy's Prince in control from Myra Dancer. Wider out is Tahu. 2.5 to Island Swing on the rails, and then a break to Gold Victory. Lookout and 2 to Cream Philippa's Gem. Pop Sura followed by Jostles. Barnum back to second last abruptly, and Go Bush is last. They straighten up, and Island Swing got to the front. Paddy's Prince has surrendered. On the outside, Lookout and Myra Dancer battle on. Philippa's Gem and Jostle still well back, but it's Island Swing past the 200, kicked away. 3 lengths, Lookout, Myra Dancer, followed by Gold Victory. Forget Philippa's Gem, battling on as Jostles, but this is a breeze for Island Swing. Island Swing beat Gold Victory. De Cream got home fast along the rails, grabbed third, then Jostles, Lookout, Myra Dancer, Pop Sira, followed in by Tahu, then Philippa's Gem, Go Bush, Paddy's Prince, and Barnum finished at the tail.
A solid win there from Island Swing in race 2. Barbara Joseph taking full advantage of Ron Stewart's 3 kilo claim. Island Swing pays $12.10 and $2.70. Gold Victory $1.70, and it is a photo for 3rd position. A couple of disappointments in the race. Eagle Farm, and they're at the barriers for race 2 on the program.